The biggest piece is the lateral ventricle. Okay. Now, the part right here looks like the eye, or where the horns hook into. Mm-hmm. See how that is, where the horns hook onto these two little thingies, jinx right here. Okay. This is the interventricle foramen. Foramen. Yeah. Interventricular. Yeah. Interventricular foramen. Okay. That's where the horns hook onto.
Lateral ventricles, interventricular foramen. Okay.
It's just a small little thing. And then this portion right here, which kind of looks like a dolphin's head, is the third ventricle.
Third ventricle.
Okay, and it goes all the way back to here. See this? Back to, if you will, the dorsal fin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Back to that is the third ventricle. Then from the dorsal fin, if you will, down to where the tail is kind of leaving the water.
Yeah, it does look like a dolphin, yeah.
Okay, this portion is the cerebral aqueduct.
Cerebral aqueduct.
Yeah. See, that's the cerebral aqueduct right here. Okay. Then this portion right here, which I guess the water is splashing, or the tail, have a look at, is the fourth ventricle.
Okay.
Fourth ventricle.
Yeah, that's the fourth ventricle right here. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Now, the pink stuff are the choroid plexus. Okay. And they're very simple to do. The choroid plexus of the lateral ventricle is right here on the bottom. Okay, and it's real simple. Gee, whatever it's on, that's what it is.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's the choroid plexus of the lateral ventricle.
The choroid plexus of the third ventricle.
And this right here.
Choroid plexus of the fourth ventricle.
Choroid plexus of the.
So it kind of guides you to tell you which ventricle
it kind of does. Yeah, it is.
Choroid plexus of the what?
Fourth ventricle is right here.
Yeah.
Third ventricle is right up on top, which is on the third ventricle.
Yeah.
So the hardest ones for me to get down, for me to memorize, for some reason, was the
because I'm like I'm confused on that.
and intermediate foramen.
Which one is the central canal?
The aqua, what?
The central canal.
The central canal is not on this. The central canal
don't worry about that.
is on the vertebrae. It's that little hole in the center of what's known as the gray commissure.
So we don't need to worry about
hole, that. Yeah, I'll show you that. It's on another model. Okay, but that's not with this. Not on this model. Okay. All right. So let's go through this. Let's go through this again now. Okay. So the big one is known as
lateral
ventricles.
Okay. The dolphin's head.
The intraventricular foramen.
No.
Third ventricle.
The dolphin's head.
Third ventricle.
Third ventricle. All right. Now this part between the if you will, to the dorsal and the tail.
Canal.
The cerebral aqueduct.
Cerebral
aqueduct.
Okay. Now the place where the horns hang on to or attach.
The interventricular foramen.
Interventricular foramen. And then where the tail is, or the water splashing, is the
fourth ventricle.
Okay. All right. Now what's this pink stuff right here called?
The choroid plexus. It's a choroid or choroid?
Choroid.
Choroid plexus.
CHOR.
Plexus.
Choroid
plexus.
Of the. What's this one?
Third ventricle.
Okay, and this one would be.
The choroid plexus of the fourth ventricle.
And this one would be.
The choroid plexus of the
lateral.
That's right. Remember, it's the lateral. The big one's the biggest one's the lateral. So on the lateral side, it's on the outer side, if you will, the brain of this whole complex. So that's lateral. And like I says, the biggest tough one is these two little horns or two little sections. Again, it's the intermediate. Interventricular. See, I still have problems. Interventricular foramen. See, I still have problems with that. For some reason, my brain just won't process that one.
Interventricular foramen.
Yeah.
Okay. And if he just puts something on the sclera or just here, then he's
talking about
sclera then.
Yes. Yeah, it has to be on both the cornea and the sclera.
To be fibrous autogenic.
Yes.
Got it.